Neil, how you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Nice sunny day in July. It's a bit of a rarity, isn't it?
I know, still got a bit of water around.
Yes, indeed.
Rather
Not
wet.
too bad. So, what are you working on at the minute?
Well, we had a lesson probably about 4 weeks ago. I said I was struggling with main contact. I was catching quite a few shots heavy.
Yeah.
So you just gave me a few things to work on.
So heavy meaning hitting the ground behind the ball.
Yeah.
Or maybe catching the shot slightly thin or halfway up the ball.
Losing a lot of
Something
distance.
Like indeed. So what sort of things have you been working on to try and fix that?
I've been trying to get the ball position a little bit further back in my stance. Like so. And also just trying to get my hands a little bit further forward.
Good
keeping
stuff.
the club face nice and square still.
Indeed. So I think a very, very common occurrence, certainly amongst amateur players, even some better players, is a failure to strike down into the ball. What we're looking for to strike a decent iron shot is a ball then divot sort of contact. So I don't know if you can sort of zoom into this golf ball for me, Lauren. So what we're looking for Ian to do with this strike is to hit the ball on the downswing. So we'll hit the ball will fly off the face, the club will then carry on and take its divot. That's the sort of thing we're looking for. What Ian was doing was getting this a touch on the shallow side, so the club was reaching its lowest point back here and then hitting the ball on the upswing, either a duffed or heavy shot or a slightly thin shot where he's hitting the ball halfway up or just below halfway. So what we need for you guys to do is a little drill. What I'm going to do is draw a line here in our fairly wet conditions at the minute. Can you see that line on the camera? And the basic challenge, we'll imagine the ball is on the line. The basic challenge is for Ian to take a divot ahead of that line, not behind. All good players, most tour players will get ball then divot sort of strike. That's what we're looking to try and do, rather than a bit of divot, a bit of ball, a bit more divot or something of that nature. So if you want to set up with your club around about here, Ian, I'll get out of your way. Let's see if you can get a divot ahead of the ball. Not at all. So it's not a big divot, but that's not really the purpose of the exercise. As long as any mark is after this line, that would suggest that the club is moving downwards at point of impact as opposed to along or upwards. That's what we're looking to try and do. See if you can do that again for me, Ian. This time we'll put a ball in the way. Excellent, that's pretty much perfect. Nice length of divots, that's 3 or 4 inches long, but hopefully you can see there, here's the line. It's a clear ball then divot sort of strike. That's what we're looking for. Spot on. Another way you could do this, we've got our fitting board here. This is what we use for our ping custom fitting. Now this is slightly tougher, so I'll move the board slightly away from this line, but it's the same theory. Now if Ian was to get shallow into this ball, he'd hit the mat. We've got to see if Ian can hit the shot avoiding contact with the mat. So if this club is moving downwards at point of impact, he'll avoid the mat, hit the ball, then hit the divot. This is a challenge for you, Ian. See how you can
try it.
Not bad. So no contact with the board there, but you could probably guess that was slightly clean, so not quite the divot that time.
Try again?
Yeah, indeed. We'll try one more. We can see the sort of things that we need to try here. Fantastic. That's perfect. That was a nice gentle, what's that, a 7-iron?
7-iron, yep.
Certainly 160, maybe a bit more. Again though, look at the ball then divot contact. If you want to be a good striker of an iron, that's what you need. Give this little drill a go. If you can't do it, book in for a golf lesson.